All right, so I should be back on Twitch, and hopefully this fixed the YouTube thing. I think it did. I think I'm back on YouTube. Perfect. Let me get this slideshow to show up, and then I'll know for sure, because I can look at it on my phone to double check. Where's my YouTube app? No, 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 not Ring. Did I lose the YouTube app in the process? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. And let me open it, and then I'll know if I'm live. This is not it. What? Are we back? If somebody is on YouTube and you can see this, let me know that we're back somehow, one way or another. Oh yeah, I need to go to this slide anyway. All right. Oh yeah, the screen was black on Twitch because I was trying to make sure that I was live before I really got into everything. All right, let's see. That was my bad. Let me copy this scoring formula. Hopefully YouTube will be back up by the time I get this in here. But I won't know unless you tell me. All right, let's copy all this. Copy all your team names again. Delete this extra row that's in the way. And then do this. Copy. Paste, 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 and paste. All right. The first round score is everybody's got 9 except for this team. Oh wait, crap. Okay, I see. I'm gonna have to do it backwards. So I'm gonna do this. 10, 10, 10, 10, and a 9. And then that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Those are all right. I got 1 correct. 1 correct. 1 correct. 2 correct, and none correct. All right. Did that fix all the scores? Yes. Okay. So I've got the scores ready. Am I live on YouTube? Yes, I'm back on YouTube. Fantastic. Okay, so what happened was the dog walked on the power switch that is controlling all of the electronic items in this room. So the computer, the monitors, and yeah, everything. And I was like, what the heck? But I could hear Donna's TV, so I'm like, why am I in darkness and I can hear a TV in the other room? And then lady was over underneath the desk, so I think she stepped on the power surge reset button. But we are back and we're good to go. Let's go on to the next second round's questions. Round 2, number 1. An effect on what short form social media app from the Chinese company Bytedance gives you realistic tears and watery eyes? The answer is TikTok. TikTok, not Snapchat. Number 2. Who drove this car? It is Speed Racer. Speed Racer. Number 3. What movie is pictured there? It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think we lost half of the viewers, so I wonder if we lost half the teams. Let me look at the classroom. Yeah, we lost 2 of the teams. What the heck? All right, I guess they gave up. Number 4 is what NBA team did Michael Jordan play with for 13 seasons? And that is the Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls. Hey, there's one of the teams back. Number 5, who's pictured there? It's Dean Smith. Dean Smith, the legendary coach from University of North Carolina. Not Bobby Knight. I'd throw a chair at you for saying that. Number 6 is what element is abbreviated by AU on the periodic table? And that's gold. Gold is the answer. Who's the team that we lost? Oh, Xanax Factor's the other team that is not back yet. Maybe they'll show up. Number 7 is what movie's poster is this? It is Dances with Wolves. Dances with Wolves. Number 8, who wrote the novel Moby Dick? Herman Melville. Herman Melville. It's number 8. Number 9, which 2 teams won the men's and women's NCAA championships in basketball this year? The men's tournament went to Baylor, the Baylor Bears, and the women's went to Stanford. The Stanford Cardinals? I think they're the Cardinals. Number 10. Hey, there's the X Factor. They made it back in time. Audrey II will suddenly grow on you in Little Shop of Horrors, a film starring Rick Moranis. Little Shop of Horrors. That's it for round 2. And if you're just returning to us and didn't understand what happened back then, we had a power surge protector issue when Lady stepped on the reset button and turned off this entire everything electronic here. All right, so we're going on to round 3, but first let me tell you your scores. We've got, hopefully I fixed this because I lost all of the stuff in the meantime, but we got 18 points going to Multiple Scoregasms and to Mammoth Cave Occupants. We got 19 to the Nose Blasters. We have 20 to the Great Emu War. And we have 21 in first place at the moment, Xanax Factor. And we're going on to round 3. Number 1 is, what is this character's typical secret identity? I say typical because you know comic books. They'll be like, oh yeah, there's like 8 secret identities to this character. But there's one main secret identity to this character that's, I guess, considered the flagship secret identity. What is it? It's this character. It's his secret identity. Who is his secret identity? Like normally or originally. That's number 1. This would be the kind of question we would ask on Nerd Trivia Night, which is now the first Thursday of the month, which means the next Nerd Trivia is Thursday. Thursday the 3rd of June. Next week will still be a regular trivia night. And sorry for not doing a show last week, but we were at the beach, and I considered like taping the show and then like being in the chat room for it to score, but I was just like, this is gonna be so hard to like coordinate without my like regular computer and the good bandwidth and all that stuff. So we actually ended up playing trivia at a local place at the beach there, and we won, which was awesome. Number 2 is, what is the longest bone in the human body? What is the longest bone in the human body? It's number 2. So I need the secret identity of that comic book character, not the comic book character's name, which 2 teams put. So it is not, one team hasn't put anything, so until they put something, I don't want to just outright say the character's name, but it is not the regular, like, it's not the comic book character. It's his secret identity. I just saw what you just changed your answer to, and that's pretty good. We're going to go on to number 3 in just a moment. After you answer what is the longest bone in the human body, that's number 2. Number 3 is, what movie's poster is this? What movie's poster is on the screen? I'll just reiterate, number 1 is not the blank. It is a dude's first name and a dude's last name. But what movie poster is on the screen? That's the question. I remember seeing a trailer for Star Wars in front of this movie in theaters. All right, number 4 is, you put the answer for number 1 in your number 3 block, just so you know, so make sure that you fix that. Number 4 is, who shot and killed Alexander Hamilton? Who is the person that shot and killed Alexander Hamilton? Hopefully everybody here knows this answer if they watched the play about the character. Not character, the person, you know, but it's kind of, I guess it's kind of like fictionalized because it's a musical. So, who shot and killed Alexander Hamilton? It's number 4. Number 5 is, who is pictured there? Who is this player that is pictured on the screen? This is a tough one. So I saw somebody's answer come into the game. Let me go back to chat and check out the chat and what I've missed. Wow, I just noticed that Brackyeller made a Tommy the Who reference in his chat. I'm pretty sure that's what that's supposed to be. Confirm if I'm right, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was. Let's see, did people answer? Yes, so one team actually got this. We're going on to number 6, though. Number 6 is... What medical condition is the longest word beginning and ending with vowels, but has no other vowels in between? Again, what medical condition is the longest word that begins and ends with vowels, but has no other vowels in the middle of the word? What are you watching? What are you watching? Donna's actually watching Hamilton in the other room. That's kind of hilarious. Because there's a question on it. Yeah. Very nice. You know, Donna was in that play, actually. They did a version at the local theater company, and she was I think she was Tommy's mom. Mrs. Walker, thank you. Oh yeah, it's a boy, Mrs. Walker. Yeah, yeah. It's a good musical. It's crazy though. The movie is bananas. Only 2 teams have got an answer for this, so I guess we're gonna move on to number 7. Yeah, it was different than the movie. Number 7 is which state is that? There's some arrows pointing toward it. Question is what state is it? It's number 7. I almost feel like this could theoretically be a double points round, but it's not. Because usually the round 4s are, and that's what this is. Was like a round 4. Gosh, I wish I could. You know what? I'm gonna edit the next question. And I'm gonna edit the next question. This is gonna disappear for like half a second. Well, not really half a second. It's gonna disappear for like 30 seconds. I like watered down this question for trivia on Monday. Let's see. Loop. All right, it has been changed. And I'm going to go back to the slide. All right. The question that I just changed is, what film has the most costume changes of any film? Again, what film? You know what? Maybe I'll give you the year. Maybe? I'll see what people put first. And then I may give you the year. Originally, I had a person that's in the film that would give away what movie it was. But I have changed it. And I'm debating. Let's see. Am I right about the year? No, I was off by a year. I'll see if anybody answers it, and then I will possibly alter this question and give you the year. I'm going to also look at the chat room and see what people say. It is. I was now responding to... All right. I'm going to give you guys the year of the film. It's a 1996 film. I can edit that slide again real quick. Where's my slideshow? There it is. There we go. What 1996 film has the most costume changes of any film? I believe that prior to this, it was the film Cleopatra with Liz Taylor. And that is the question. It's number 8. I'll have to look at the number and let you know what the number of costume changes is later. I'm also going to change the trivia fact when you guys cut to commercial, not commercial, but like break, scoring break. If you haven't noticed, I've been putting a trivia fact in the scoring breaks. That just is something weird trivia fact that I can't turn into a question because it's too hard usually. We're going on to number 9. It's, in addition to leading the first expedition to Florida, Ponce de Leon was the first governor of what island nation? Again, in addition to leading the first expedition to Florida, Ponce de Leon was the first governor of what island nation? It's number 9. This round has like apparently been stumping people. I've seen a lot of blanks. Just so you know, I'm not actually starting the Mario music. I just have to get my player back open. All right, there we go. Okay. Because it crashed when the computer died. All right. We're going on to number 10. You're going to run out of time very soon. Number 10 is, take pride if you know this possessive term for the largest portion of something. Again, take pride if you know this possessive term for the largest portion of something. It's number 10. And that's it for round 3. So I'll start that Mario countdown here shortly. And then once it starts, you have 58 seconds. So make sure to get those answers in. Good luck. All right, let's go over round 3. Number 1 is, what is this character's typical secret identity? And the Flash's secret identity is Barry Allen. Barry Allen is the Flash. Number 2, what is the longest bone in the human body? The femur. The femur. Number 3, what movie's poster is that? It is Enemy of the State. Enemy of the State. Number 4, who shot and killed Alexander Hamilton? And that's Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr. Number 5, who's pictured there? It's former North Carolina player Luke May. Luke May. Number 6, what medical condition is the longest word beginning and ending with vowels, but with no other vowels in between? Asthma. Asthma. Number 7, which state is this? It is Wyoming. Wyoming. Number 8, what 1996 film has the most costume changes of any film? And that is Evita. Evita with Madonna. I'm going to tell you how many costume changes it has. I forgot to look it up. Costume changes. Where is it? Apparently, Robert De Niro and The Irishman may have beaten this. This is a new information that's just come to me. But let me see how many costume changes. Most. Come on, bring me the number. Where's the number? 85. 85 times Madonna changes costumes in Evita. That's bananas. I'll have to look into this. Well, this Robert De Niro Irishman thing is from the Daily Mail, so I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. But I'll look into that later and see what's all that about. Number 9, in addition to leading the first expedition to Florida, Ponce De Leon was the first governor of the island nation of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Number 10, take pride, if you know this possessive term for the largest portion of something. Pride being the hint, because it is the lion's share. The lion's share. And that is it for round 3. Let me put this on the screen while I'm going over scores. We have, at the end of round 3, 20 points to the Mammoth Cave occupants. I started to call you quarantiners. The Mammoth Cave occupants. We've got 25 going to multiple scoregasms. We've got 27 going to 2 teams. They are the Great Emu War and the Nose Blasters in second place. In third place, the 3-point lead, is Xanax Factor. Xanax Factor. You are in the lead. And we're going on to the last round. But first, I'll let you know, just like tonight, every Thursday at 8 p.m., there's an online trivia night. Hopefully, every night that we play trivia doesn't include a dog turning off power. And the first Thursday of the month is Geeky Trivia. And as I mentioned earlier, that one is June 3rd. It says all others are random questions, although I'm mulling over doing a category for next week, which would be famous dates. So I'll give you famous dates, and then you have to tell me what happened on that famous date. I think if I remember to do it, that's what the category is going to be. So just stay tuned. Round 4 is where it's double the points. Number 1 is, who is pictured there? Who's pictured on the screen? It's number 1. It's your first question in your final round. This says the Times of London looked into the matter and estimate that Robert De Niro substantially changed his clothes 101 times over the course of The Irishman. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if there's any corroborating evidence on this. How many of them were de-aged with CGI? Number 2 is coming up. And it is, I think, a fairly easy one. First, let me see who's answered this. Perfect. Number 2 is, to whom is credited the phrase, a penny saved is a penny earned? Again, to whom is credited the phrase, a penny saved is a penny earned? It's number 2. Number 3 is what is this cartoon? What is this cartoon series? It's number 3. I have to say I'm pretty impressed with the fact that even though we had like probably like a 10-minute downtime in the middle of this game from the dog turning off the power, we're still on schedule to finish this game at 9 o'clock. Number 4, in 1999, an actor's strike on commercials led to the creation of what advertising icon? In 1999, an actor's strike on commercials led to the creation of what advertising icon? It's number 4. Trying to think if there's anything I need to announce. I'll be at the winery on the 28th. Sean will be at the station again in a couple weeks for 80s Film Night on the 3rd of June when I'm doing nerd trivia here online. And he does also Old Nick's Pub, Louisville, and Old Nick's Pub, Arcadia. He does that on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7:30. And I think 8 o'clock at Nick's Arcadia. All right, going to number 5. It is which of the little rascals is pictured here? Which of the little rascals is pictured on the screen? Number 6 is... What does the term Jovian refer to? Again, what does the term Jovian refer to? It's number 6. All right, we're going to number 7. It's a movie poster. What's the name of this movie? What is the name of the movie that's pictured on the screen? Number 8 is who is the current coach of the Kansas City Chiefs? Again, who is the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs? It's number 8. Number 9 is what are the... Oh my God, I'm looking at one of your answers and it's hilarious. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to your own Twitter account. But number 9 is what are the Canadian version of the Grammys called? What are Canada's version... What is Canada's version of the Grammys called? This is a subject. I'm teaching English in Japan and this is This has got a major grievous error on the screen of grammatical proportions. What is Canada's version of the Grammys called? I think it should be is. That's number 9. Yeah, it's Dick Vitale. That's who's the coach of the whatever that team is that I asked about in the last question. The Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, it's him. He now coaches football and also talks about Duke basketball all the time. Number 10 is gonna come up on a screen in a second here. It is another sports question, unfortunately, for those of you who are not a fan of sports questions. I think it's an easy one though. I think it's what NBA team won the Eastern Conference from 2011 to 2014, and during that time period they won the finals twice. Again, what was the NBA team that won the Eastern Conference from 2011 to 2014 while they won the finals twice during that time period? And that is it. Good luck. All right, let's go over that last round. Number 1, Again, don't forget, every Thursday, please subscribe. Round 4 is worth double the points. Number 1 is whose picture there. Her name's Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner. And she's from North Carolina. She's part of the North Carolina trivia that Sean was hosting tonight. She was born on Christmas Eve in Grabtown, North Carolina, which is near Smithfield, because that's where the Ava Gardner Museum is in Smithfield. But Grabtown, I had only heard of that on her Wikipedia entry. It sounds like one of those SNL skits with Jimmy Fallon and what's his name? Gosh, I can't believe can't think of the guy from NSYNC, Justin Timberlake. Like, bring it on down to Grabtown or whatever. I love those skits. Number 2, who is the phrase "a penny saved is a penny earned" attributed to? Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin. I don't know if he really said it or not, but that's who people usually say, like, oh, he said it. Number 3. Who's that? What is this cartoon? It's Heathcliff. Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats. Number 4. In 1999, an actor's strike on commercials led to the creation of the advertising icon, the Geico Gecko. The Geico Gecko. Number 5. Which of the Little Rascals is pictured here? It's Robert Blake. He killed his wife, but he looked so cute. No, I'm just kidding. His name was Mickey on the Little Rascals. Mickey. But it's Robert Blake though. Number 6. What does the term Jovian refer to? Of Jupiter, or like Jupiter, the god or the planet, which was named after the god. So any of that relating to Jupiter is gonna get you a point. Number 7 is, what's the name of this movie? There's a movie poster. It is a Nick Cage movie. I don't know if he goes full Rage Cage in this movie or not, but it is called 8mm. 8mm. Number 8 is, who's the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs? It's Andy Reid. Andy Reid. I think used to coach for the Eagles, I think. Number 9 is, what are Canada's version of the Grammys called? The Juno Awards. The Junos. Juno. Number 10 is, what NBA team won the Eastern Conference from 2011 to 2014? And they won the finals twice. It was the Miami Heat. Miami Heat. They did not three-peat like they were expected to, I think, but they did not three-peat. It was the Miami Heat. And that's it for tonight's game. At the end of the game, our scores are 32 points to the Mammoth Cave occupants. 39 points to 2 teams, tied for 3rd place. They are multiple scoregasms and the Nose Blasters. We got 43 points in our 2nd place to the Great Emu War. And we have 48 points tonight with the 1st place, the Xanax Factor. Xanax Factor. You guys took tonight's game. Congratulations. I hope you guys had a great time, and I hope to see you again sometime. That's it for today. I hope you come and see Sean at some of his trivia nights, and maybe see me at the winery next weekend. That's it. Good night.